probably won't be able to see this at home, but there's a lot of cats that are running around the studio that we shoot this in. And normally I'm more of a dog person, but when I'm in other people's houses, love cats. Because dogs just show up like they're sort of the socially awkward friend you bring to a party, and they're just like walking around like, hey, what are you doing? What are you getting up to? Like, look, dog, I'm just trying to have a conversation with my buddies about the last episode of Game of Thrones. Don't want to give you any attention. Just chill. Just chill. And cats just do their own thing. Am I right, Jason?
They do, absolutely.
They don't really care. Now, we got a great show for you guys tonight. We have a dear friend of mine, Jen Moran. She's going to be giving me a haircut. Actually, I think she's going to be cutting all of them. Am I right? Ah! Thank you. Thank you. And then after that, we got another friend of mine, John Ginn. And he's going to have reptile. And he's going to show it to us. He's a reptile scout. So we're going to find out what the heck that means later on in the show. So let's go ahead and get started. Am I right?
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away. Everything you try.
Lucky number 6. Consistently, you have 6 weeks. That's all you can do.
Even if it's a bad show, doing it 6 times in a row.
Sure. I mean, not all 6 of them are going to be good. Bradenton's local enough.
Yeah, it's about a 35-40 minute drive from here. Oh, not bad.
See, does she cut hair at other people's houses and
I
things?
sure do.
This is the first one on set, probably.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
YouTube.
It's a
YouTube
first
hair.
for us, too.
Yeah, it's a first for me, definitely. So what I'm doing here is I'm just letting your hair down.
Okay.
It's usually greasy.
That feels really nice. Yeah.
It's not like
What's going on with that?
I don't know. You know, we didn't pay the electric bill.
Oh, you know what? They're really about that.
Yeah. They always like to threaten, you know, like
Yeah.
turn it off. See if the
Yeah, it's just like
show
pulse it. Like, hey, can we just turn the one light they need off repeatedly?
That's it. They're having a show tonight. Cut them.
Just every now and then.
Yeah.
But they can turn it back on. So, little planning ahead tips for everyone. If you're going to get your hair cut and you have a suit jacket on and it's hot, you should take it off first.
Would you like to take that off?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Oh.
You can go ahead.
Gotta suck.
No, I made my bed. I'm going to lie.
Well, we should tell Jen, you know, always when you get somebody that does something, you ask them, like, what's the most outrageous thing that ever happened when they were cutting?
What's the most outrageous thing that ever happened when you were cutting the hair?
I have a lot of stories.
Tell us the most interesting one that's...
Yeah, that's YouTube work.
Yeah. And if you need to fabricate parts of it to make it more interesting, that works too.
That's right.
Let's see. The most interesting story I guess I have is I was actually doing color on a young lady. She was sitting in my chair and she was talking about her boyfriend and how much she loved this guy and how great he was, what he was doing for a living and all that. And the girl next to me was cutting someone else's hair and she looked over and she said, I think you're dating my husband. Started having her fight in the swan. We had to kick them both out. It was, yeah, it was
Oh my God.
pretty ugly.
Wow. So then on the electric bill, it has been surprise.
Now, normally when you're cutting people's hair, are they interviewing you? Just sort of getting into your head, trying to figure out what's going on in your life? They mostly just talk about themselves, don't they? It's a shame.
It's kind of hard. Isn't it?
Yeah.
You gotta be like a psychologist.
Oh.
Yeah, my mother wanted me to be an architect. My father wanted me to be a psychologist, so I became a hairdresser.
Yeah,
Perfect.
architects
Shave
design
hair.
things and psychologists work with heads, so you just call it a compromise.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so we'll do
Oh,
that
sorry.
like
This is the first time I've gotten a cut.
Do you have to smack them with combs if you need to? Go right
that. I
ahead.
have in the past, but those are the lucky ones that are friends.
Now, normally I like to bobble my head around when I'm doing an interview, but not today.
Not today.
Yeah. So, usually when I go get my hair cut, I always feel really uncomfortable because I don't like talking to people I don't know very much. It's just kind of weird choice to host the show. They always like when I talk to them, like, oh, tell me about your day. Tell me what's going on with you. It's like, just get my hair cut. You know, what are you doing today?
Yeah. It can be hard. But most of them are so used to talking to people, they probably don't want to.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
You
Make
know what?
small talk and see what goes.
I should come up with stories to tell them as they're cutting their hair.
That would be wonderful. Because we don't get enough interaction with weird people.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. I have to come up with a story. You know what? I'll have to go on Facebook, find out another hairdresser, find out their significant other, get a bunch of information about it, and then talk about how I'm dating them to the other person, and see if they pick up on it. And then I can start a fight. And then I'll do this toward the end. I won't have to pay for the haircut because they'll
Yeah,
pick me
they
out.
kick you out, man. It's brilliant.
Oh no, we're still gonna make it good for
Oh
your
yeah.
haircut.
Well, I wouldn't go to sport. No, I would just probably just get you to do it at my house or somewhere.
Yeah, I do that.
And I don't think there'd be another hairdresser. Unless you could bring one, I like that.
I
That's
bring my
not
hairdresser
even-
everywhere I go. He's actually in the audience tonight.
Oh, no way! Hey, audience member!
We brought the church pews in, so the audience doesn't know it now,
We
but we
do
have an
have-
active audience. You hear them?
It's totally.
They don't know it could be a sound, you know, one of those button pushes for the audience.
Right. But honestly, I think that was an authentic cheer from a real audience.
Oh yes.
Well, do you want to keep getting your hair cut? Do you have more questions for Dan, or should we bring in the next guest?
Do you have any other questions?
Well, Dan has a question that I think we should ask all people. So
Yeah.
let's say you're super successful,
Right.
cutting
Oh, that
Brad
question.
Pitt's hair.
Mhm.
Want to finish it off?
Go for it,
All right.
please.
So you're cutting Brad Pitt's hair. Now you're just a famous hairdresser. They pay you $20,000 a haircut
A haircut for each hair.
for each
Okay.
hair.
A million of those on each
For
person's
each
head.
hair or
Yeah.
It's a
per
lot.
haircut?
Yeah. So how fast do you cut off all the little people that have helped you along the way?
You don't.
Really? You're gonna take your entourage with
I'm
you.
gonna take my entourage.
Not unlike that one show on HBO
Entourage.
called Entourage. It's about to bring your friends.
No, I definitely feel like my friends and my family are the people that have made me who I am and have helped me along the way. So if I'm going to come into fame, so are they, one way or another.
That's
That's a great answer. That's the answer.
Say you did not say that.
Our first guest said he would immediately just cut ties with everybody. I
Really?
can't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of his friends aren't that cool.
No. You think we're his friends?
No, he just uses us.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Now that we have the show,
Now that we have this show,
put it on YouTube.
put it up on YouTube things. What's going on with the YouTube monies? When do they start rolling in?
Well, the YouTube money comes to you after about 100 shows,
Okay.
and your viewership's around 20,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they start to pay you to advertise.
You know, I found this other way we can make like 30 grand in 2 years' time. A minimum wage job. Yeah, am I right? Minimum wage is a pay a lot.
Silly.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to bring John Jenner?
Yeah, let's bring this
Yeah.
reptile scout.
That's what I'm talking about.
You want to set it on the desk? You can set it on the desk.
Sure. I don't want it to block Dan.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Don't block my face.
He's getting good looking right
I
now.
start a riot. I cannot see my face.
I can set it between us.
No, it's just
Okay. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, Johnny.
We're going to do that because I'm slightly incapacitated.
How so?
I'm getting my hair cut.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, hey. Maybe someday.
Someday.
Don't they have technology?
I use that Flowbee. I've had it since the 80s.
So, what's in this glass case of emotion? What do you got right there?
I'm really glad you asked. That's my spotted gecko reptile.
Whoa.
You
Yes.
named your spotted gecko reptile?
No, I named him Charmander.
Oh!
Charmander after the world famous Pokemon reptile, a
Charmander?
dragon,
Charmander.
which is the original reptile before Tyrannosaurus Rex. No, reverse that.
Well,
But
I'm
this,
not a biologist, so
do you want me to bring out the?
Yes.
or
Yes,
do you,
by all
you-
means.
Oh, okay. Did you want to see where it all started?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Hold it up to the camera.
Yeah, that's me, July 25th, 1987,
Is
at
that a
Silver
merit
Springs.
badge?
Nope. I earned 36 merit badges on my way to Eagle Scout. But
He's an Eagle Scout.
I'm an Eagle Scout. My favorite merit badge, and it's really quite the story, is reptile study.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was scared of snakes and scared of reptiles, and then my dad took me to Silver Springs, and being the shy person that I am, he said, get on stage with that guy holding the big snake. And I said, okay. And so, see, Dan, look, it's me, and when 13 years old, holding a big snake around my neck with my orange.
I don't think we can show this to the audience.
It's
No,
decent.
we'll put it
It's very decent. It's very decent.
We'll get up to the camera.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that. Wow.
So I'll bring out my Charmander.
Yeah, sure.
All right. We feed them crickets. Some people feed reptiles vegetables.
Dude, I wouldn't eat vegetable. I'd be real mad if I was a reptile.
That would just suck.
Yeah, I would. It would make me want to infiltrate the highest levels of the government and world organizations and take them over.
Char Char!
Oh, there he is!
Oh, he's poking his head out.
Go camera shy.
Char Char, no, he'll come out. Come on, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, see his legs are dangling. He's like, oh, I'm bringing them up. Oh, there he is! Everybody salute the Char Char.
Wow.
Want to see him, Dan? He loves people.
That's a cute little guy.
He doesn't need to get a haircut, though.
No? Does he need to get them all cut?
Oh, Char, what did you do?
Oh, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Jen,
Yeah.
you want to have a seat?
Sure.
Somewhere over there?
Would you
On
like
the
to sit?
sofa?
Come on, Char. As you can see, I have a reptile on my shirt, and that's why he's attracted to this shirt.
Yeah?
Yes, it's an alligator.
This is a
Couldn't
PG
tell.
show.
It
It's
is.
probably PG-13. We could say the F word like 2 or 3 times.
See Char Char? Yeah, he's very friendly. Oh, he's going back in.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
So how old is he?
He's about 2.5 years old.
And how big is he?
He gets about that big, and the interesting thing
About
is,
that big?
about that big, to fit in a skull. But skull size, yes.
Yeah. Isn't it they stay the size of the skull you put inside? Right?
Pretty much.
Throw anything.
They're not like snakes. If you put snakes in a bigger cage and then start off with mice, then you can start off with chickens and little, other animals that do. It's a family show. We don't.
Now, I hear a lot about reptilian humanoids that run the world and Illuminati type stuff. Is this one of those?
Yes, and I have a theory.
Okay.
If you want me to share you my theory. Well, I think we are devolving, not evolving. We came from reptiles, scaly creatures like the aliens, and the aliens are coming back, and we're devolving. That's why we only use 10% of our brains. I have a theory that we're going to become scaly and reptilians at the end of times, which is what we're in right now. So, not to get too heavy on you, but reptiles are fun. They make you think of fun
So you're
times.
kind of looking at our future. Right?
Yes.
I got
yes.
this next question for Charmander. Charmander, what's up with the Kardashians? What are they got the triangle thing that they keep doing? Why are you doing that? Nothing. No, I just want to answer that question. Okay.
He doesn't like reality TV.
Well, you need to stop making it, because I know when I think Illuminati, I think Kim Kardashian and her whole plan.
Do you believe in the Illuminati and the aliens?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say they exist or anything, or that I'm a part of it, and that's why I'm in media. Like, that's not what I'm doing. It's just the urban legend or something.
I think so.
I asked the questions here.
Yes.
So, I'm going to ask people what they do if they get famous, but I don't know who to ask that to.
He's trying to get in screen.
Bold choice. Can you do me a favor? Can you stand up for everyone?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll put Charmander
You got your pants all the way up to your belly button.
Yes.
Tucked in.
Yes.
I'm going to go on a limb and say you're a dad.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
I'm also a PE coach
Okay.
on the side.
You're missing your socks inside of your sandals, I believe.
Yep.
You just got the regular sandals on.
Yep, and I left my fanny pack at home.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't know if I was allowed to bring reptile food.
Crickets? Yeah, that'd be real gross for the audience to just see some cricket getting devoured.
Yes.
Or even worse if it was like vegetables. You're just like chewing on broccoli and was like, oh, that poor lizard. Why did he eat broccoli? I hate broccoli. Broccoli's awful. So, Jason, what else we got going on tonight?
Well, we had scheduled.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, Dan, it's our biggest
It's
fan.
our biggest fan. How are you? tonight?
Good. No, I was in the area.
Yeah?
Drive this Prius
Drive it?
thing. Yeah,
Pop
MPG's
right
out of
in.
control.
Oh,
Thought
yeah?
I'd drop by.
Still got those good MPGs, huh?
I think I'll stay for a while.
You brought a drink.
Yeah, come back here for me.
Is this planned? What's up with this?
Cool.
No, it's totally accidental. We would never plan anything.
Is it cool if I hang out, or?
I'm.
Oh my gosh. Did you get a haircut on stage?
Actually, I got them all cut.
Do you mind if I have some of that hair?
A little bit weird.
Nope, it's not at all.
Kind of is.
Here. No.
You want some of that? Is that?
Can I get a little bit more?
You know, Robert, if you want to step in,
Anything
come
for the
on.
fans.
I can.
Thank you.
Got a ton.
Thank you.
Over there,
Oh my
John.
gosh.
She wants
Don't
to dance
clone me.
here in
No,
case
that's-
it gets famous.
Ooh,
It's our biggest fan.
what's in that bag?
Yeah. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. So
That's actually legit.
So what's up with you? How are the MPGs going?
Good. They're still high.
Still high.
54 MPGs, city.
City.
Thank you. Let's give a round of applause for the MPGs, please. Oh my gosh. I'm back. All right.
All winners.
He's doing that to save the Charmanders of the
wow,
world.
Charmander's
Oh,
out.
he's
Whoa!
I think he wants to fight him.
Oh, hey, come on. Hey, I don't mean to steal the
This is what
spotlight.
happens, animal.
I noticed you're wearing the same thing you were wearing last time. What's up? What's up with that?
No, it's
That's the same shirt.
No, it's
You look
it's
like
not
you
the same.
could like blend into
I'll be real.
a Gap commercial with that.
When my senior year of high school, I was like, you know what? I need to make it. I'm not thinking the whole year. I'm going to buy 7 of the same exact shirts and outfits.
Senior year of high school.
Been rocking it ever since.
Because you look like you're in your like 20s.
I am.
So like
I am 29. Yes.
11 years ago, that was when you decided this is all I'm wearing.
And it has been the same since 18.
That's how you get the brand.
I think Steve Jobs did that. But he was Steve Jobs, and he also had classical synthesizer.
I like to keep it
This looks like Canadian camouflage.
camouflage chic. Yes.
Yes,
Camouflage.
that's fancy.
No, please. I don't want to stop anything. Go on.
Sort of took me off pace.
I'm sorry.
It's almost like Oregon duck colors.
Go on. You got one more, yeah?
Like a logger in Oregon as a fan of the Oregon Ducks.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're a fan, aren't you?
We need a fan, speaking of that. It is
Oh,
hot in here,
it is
my
very
man.
hot. We got you.
Dan, Jason, I am the biggest fan.
The biggest?
The biggest. I'm talking big. I just thought about it. Triple J on the couch, by the way.
Dan, we should just keep having him back. If he's that big a fan, he
Yeah.
can be the
Is that
window
cool?
guy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I am super cool with
But you
that.
gotta do something when you come to the window.
What do you want me to do? Should I bring something every time to kind of
Yeah, something like something. Bring trolley.
bring?
Trolley, you remember? Trolley of Mr.
Trolley?
Rogers.
Trolley from Mr. Rogers.
I could be a Mr. Rogers type.
That's probably a little too old.
Yeah, I don't like to change my
Bring
sweater.
smoothies.
Ooh, smoothies could be an option. Every time I come in, I'll just bring a smoothie for each one of our guests. They don't be melted though. Nice.
That's terrific. Oh, I totally forgot, Jen. This is for you. This is Dan Bucks. That's good for 5 hugs and 2 high fives.
Yeah, how cool, Dan Bucks.
Yeah, you get. I'm giving you 1 Dan Buck, and that is good for eye contact. You get 1 eye contact from Dan. Use it wisely.
Please.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks, guys.
All right. You
More
guys can
questions?
come over anytime and play
Yeah,
with
you know what? I got
reptiles.
one more question for our fan.
Hey. I didn't
Russia.
expect that. Yeah.
So they've been making a lot of comments regarding the sovereignty of some of the Baltic states. Do you think that's mostly posturing, to sort of threaten the world and bolster their sort of claim and diplomatic force? Or do you think they are serious about moving into the Baltic states? Do you think the NATO has anything to be worried about?
Senior year, I did not pass, is what I meant to get back to, is I don't know any of that. I'm
Just got a
sorry.
fan. Can't put him on the spot with the difficult.
Yeah, Florida's got terrible.
You should have just said yes.
Yes.
That's
All
the
right,
answer,
well, you
isn't
know
it?
what? We'll figure this out.
You can probably leave ask Johnny about his eye.
Oh,
This
What's up with your eye, Johnny?
well, can you see it? Can you zoom in on it?
It's actually very
Okay,
apparent. I was
okay.
trying very hard
I
to
can
not
trust
look
you
at
guys, right? I've been working on an invention for all the reptilian lovers out there. For Reptiles, Rats, and Beyond. It's an online store for reptile lovers and rat lovers and beyond. But it is an apparatus that I can actually hook a cricket, Charmander's food, to my eyelid so I can see his tonsils to see if he needs a tonsillectomy while he eats the cricket. So I basically feed the cricket from my eye, but something went awry on my eye.
Oh my, oh my.
But earlier mentioned, yeah, little problems.
Yeah, I got to work out the kinks of the invention, but
Just to check for tonsillitis.
Reptile, Rats, and Beyond, you'll see it soon, hopefully.
Awesome.
A boy can drink. You know, we're about sporting dreams.
America.
That's why we do the show.
Speaking of dreams, I gotta go to bed. I catch some of those dreams. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be there watching.
All right, that's it, folks. Anybody
That was
wants to be on the show, send a comment. Tell us you want to be on the show. We'll put you on. We don't care who you are. Everybody's a movie star, famous person, late night at Kymatic.
Or at least a
It's a
citizen.
gator. It's a gator. Clap like this. Clap like the gator.